channel. So today I just wanted to do a little chit chat, get ready with me. I just want to play around with some colorful makeup, maybe do some pinks, purples, blue. I don't know, we'll see what we come up with together. I have a bunch of different palettes that I want to use that I haven't really dug into yet, so I definitely want to get started with those, but we're just going to talk through. It's going to be a little long, get some Starbucks, have some food, whatever you want, but we're going to get into it. We're going to use the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. My lips are super dry, so I have to use some lip balm. I'm going to use the Baby Lips. I don't even know if it works, but... So for foundation, I have been loving the MAC Match Master. I used to get it all the time, and I switched to the L'Oreal Infallible, and then I also started using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. The Tarte Rainforest of the Sea I loved, and then I started getting a little disappointed in it because it was gone so fast. And I think that's because it was water-based. I felt I had to use a little bit more. So I've been loving the Match Master. I'm a 1.5. It is still a little bit yellow, but I self-tan. I just haven't in a couple days. So I'm just gonna use 3 pumps. I don't use like any concealer or anything first, just because I find that this product pretty much covers up everything. And then I just, you know, obviously I do my under eye concealer, so that like conceals, you know, my dark circles. But I really, really love this foundation. It's super lightweight, which it's full coverage for me. They say it's medium to full, or I think it's just medium. But it works full coverage for me, like how I like it. It's not like studio full cover, like studio makeup, but it's good enough. And then you always want to drag it down, just because like I said, it's a little bit yellower, but I don't mind it because like I said, I blend it out. I hate how dry I get in between the cracks right here. I don't know why that happened. A little goes a long way, but honestly, I am a concealer freak when it comes to the under the eye, so I am pretty generous. I just love concealing the under eye because of how much it changes how your foundation looks. Like, it's so cool. You know, my favorite concealer of all time used to be the MAC Pro Longwear. I know you guys know. I just loved it. Was my go-to. I definitely want to pick some of that up too. What's your guys' go-to concealer? I think concealer is so much fun, and it makes like such a difference in how makeup looks. Like, it just brightens up the face so well. All right, so to set my concealer, I'm loving this Studio Makeup HD Finishing Powder. Oh, talk about brightening. I'm obsessed. And what I also love about it is, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'll try to show you, but see how it's like blocked off? So like you have to turn this thing in order for this part to open. So you just turn it. I pour some in the lid. You know, you guys know my like holy grail translucent powder is the Airspun, but honestly, this does way better. Like, I'm obsessing over, because this one actually brightens, where the Airspun, that just sets your face. This actually, oh, I love it. Like, it just sets everything to brighten. I've never used the Laura Mercier, and I know that's everybody's like favorite, and I've wanted to try it, but I don't know why. Every time I go into Sephora, I always end up picking something else. Because I'm like, I'd rather spend my money on like a lipstick or an eyeshadow palette. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to contouring and bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the LA Girl Cosmetics. I'm gonna start with just a little. Do these things have expiration dates? I hope they don't. Oh, I'm nervous. I feel like my skin is so dry. So I'm gonna use a little Fix Plus mixed with this. I just love cream contouring when it looks good. Because it really is like noticeable. Like, it's a noticeable difference when someone cream contours, in my opinion. I don't know, it just sharpens everything up. Like, I love it. I see the darkness coming. I really like how the cream contour appears better. Don't get me wrong, I love my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's powder versus the cream or the liquid. Maybe it works well on my skin for me. I love how this looks. I haven't cream contoured in so long, it feels like, but I really, really like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my bronzer or my contour with a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna use the MAC Give Me Sun. It's such a beautiful. You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on, just a little bit. I'm gonna use from Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics, Kitty Pink. All right, so now that we've finished the blush, we're gonna go ahead and move on to some brows. So you guys know my obsession for brows. I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow. Man, I got this thing like a year ago, and I still have a pretty good amount left. So I'm gonna go ahead and spoolie my brows first. just to kind of brush the hairs. Like I said, I really need to get these brows done. So like, my bad. All right. I always like to carve them out first, just to get the shape I want. And as thick as my brow hair is, it's still like, I don't like that I can see through to my skin. Like my hairs there are thick, and they're black, believe it or not, or just a really dark brown, but they look black. So I kind of have to like play with them because I don't like being able to see through them. Unless I'm going for more of a natural brow, then that's fine. But for the most part, this is how I like my brows. Natural looking in the front, but a lot more darker towards the end. Can I use an angled liner brush? I think that's what I was just using. Well, I just got this new one from the BoxyCharm. So I'm gonna try this one out and throw this one away. Start in the middle. Oh yeah, this brush works way better. I can already tell by how it feels. Alright guys, so I had to finish my brows off camera because my camera died. Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm obsessed with this primer. Ugh. It makes all the difference in the world to me. I used to just use concealer, but I love using this primer. I just feel like it works so much better. So I'm just gonna do some on my whole lid, even up to my brow bone. And then I'm just gonna put a little under here. For whatever color, you know, we do on the bottom.
Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light.
Now to set my eyes, I'm gonna use from the Cosmetics, the Soiree Diaries. I'm gonna use the color Mauve. You don't have to be precise because it's just to set it a little bit. It's not gonna be like an important color. Just kind of all over the place. I love purple. So I've been wanting to play around with some really fun colors. First, I'm gonna use Gala from the same Cosmetics Soiree Diaries palette. I'm gonna put that in the crease. Again, you don't have to be super precise with this color either because it's so close to the skin tone. I mean, it is a little bit deeper, but it's buildable, so you can kind of just bring it around.
Guarding your faith with the palm of your hands. I know, yeah, I know. It's the unknown, the unknown.
the metal palette. I'm gonna take Silk.
I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling.
I'm gonna use Ribbon next. Or just deepen it up. And I'm gonna add the color Velvet. And I'm gonna take the brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to blend out the top. We don't want any harsh lines. I'm gonna take my concealer brush and we're gonna cut crease it. So I'm gonna add some Glamouflage concealer to my hand. We're gonna carve it out.
You make me feel like home. You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it
Go ahead and take the color Purple Horseshoe from the Moonchild palette. And we're gonna put that on the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next eye and I will be right back. I went ahead and finished this eye, and just to darken up a little bit from the same Per Cosmetics palette, I'm gonna use that darker purple just to go ahead and carve out a little more where the purple stops. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in. I'm just taking a small, tight, dense brush to carve it out. Okay. Just so it stands out a little more. At the bottom part of my eye, I'm gonna go ahead and use this same color purple from the same Per Cosmetics palette. My wispy lashes.
Yeah, I know. It's the unknown.
So while the lashes are setting, we're gonna move on to highlighter, which is my favorite part. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some Fix Plus. Let that soak in a little. From the same palette of highlighter, which is the Moonchild, I'm gonna mix these two for my highlight. Super excited. Dead. My eye, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Pink Heart and Blue Ice. Alright, so we're gonna move on to lips. I'm still gonna let them dry a little bit more. We'll put some mascara on, but until then, I'm gonna start on my lips. So we're gonna take MAC Night Moth Lip Liner. All right, so now that we have my lips outlined, I am gonna go ahead and take the color Lazy Lullaby from MAC and put it in my center.
You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me.
So lips, I love. So we're done. Now I'm just gonna add some mascara. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and just added some mascara and added some NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk in my waterline, and this is the completed look. I am so obsessed with this look. I mean, I feel like a purple fairy princess. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was so much fun. This is definitely a favorite of mine. I love the lips. This is probably like the first time I've done an ombre lip with purple. I don't know, but I absolutely love this. I really hope this helped you guys. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.